Hello everyone. Today we're going to be learning about angles. I'm here with my companion, my mom,
Hi.
and let's start, shall we?
Sure. So what are we learning, Adi?
We're going to be learning about what are angles, their uses, notations and representations, how to measure them, their types or species, and their exercises.
Okay. Good to go.
So, what is an angle?
What's an angle? Please explain.
An angle is any numerical quantity which defines as a measurement of rotation.
This is too difficult to understand. Are you giving more exercises?
Okay, fine. Simple terms. It's two lines that connect at one point, and every time the line is farther away from each other, it means the thing has rotated more. Okay?
Okay, we are going to see it later more, right?
Yeah, we shall.
Okay, good.
Measured in degrees and calculated using a protractor, the angle is a very useful thing in mathematics, evidenced by it being used everywhere.
For example,
We have pizza slices. Come on.
okay.
When you order a pizza, you order half a pizza, you order a full pizza, or you order a slice of pizza. Now those are different angles of pizzas.
How the angle is connected to pizza? Can you explain me? I don't see any angle here.
Well, if you take this, okay?
Hmm.
If you draw a line, a curved line here, it makes it an angle.
Oh, okay. And what about in the clock?
The clock, there's already a line, it already creates an angle.
Okay. So
Can you guys pause the video and look around your room? Based off of these examples, look and search for any type of angle you've seen in your life around in your room. We'll wait for a few seconds so.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, hopefully you guys pause the video. If you didn't, then you suck. Okay, so
Can
I'll
you
show
show
you
me
guys
more? Yeah.
some examples, more examples. So we have chairs, furniture, hands, up to areas like nature with mouths of crocodiles, spider webs. We have some food. We have headphones. They're pretty much everywhere.
Okay, so that means we see angles everywhere.
Every single where.
Okay, so now I hope.
They become part of our daily lives and we haven't even known.
Totally agree.
So, angles, like every other thing in this universe, is made up of parts. Nothing is fully whole. So, what are the parts of an angle? Well, the parts of an angle, there are four signature parts. There's ray 1, the vertex, ray 2, and then the signature symbol which defines the angle.
Okay, so that's what shows us what we are measuring. Yeah? Hmm.
So, like in all math, we have to notate angles.
Means when we are writing the angle.
In equations and other representation.
Okay.
How would we do that? Well, we need to use one of these two symbols, but the first thing we need to do, we have to order the letters in the term of ray, vertex, ray.
Yeah.
Or RVR. So, here I have two examples because I said ray, vertex, ray, not ray 1, not ray 2. So, AOB or BOA. There, you can write any of them. But I'm just gonna go with AOB. You have to after that you have to either put an angle symbol here, like this, here, or you have to put a cap over the vertex because the vertex is the connection between the two lines, which actually makes an angle.
Yes, that represents what angle we are measuring.
Yep.
Good.
So,
no, you forgot one thing. You didn't say about 60 degree.
Okay, so this angle, we write it like this. We use the angle symbol, which I don't really like using the cap. So angle symbol, AOB equals 60 degrees. Now this degree symbol is very important over here. Just over here. It's very important because this is the, like, how for distance it's meters, how for weight it's kilograms. For angles it's this symbol. Now,
the unit.
how I make it, because I can't find symbols anywhere, I just take an O, I make it a superscript, and then I make it bold. So, let's move on, shall we?
Sure.
So, when we see, because angles are measurements, right?
Yes.
So, to make a measurement of something, you have to measure that something.
Yeah.
So, we use angles, but how do you measure an angle? Well, you use one of these two tools. They're called complete and half protractors, like figure A and B respectively. Figure A is a complete protractor since it's a full circle, while figure B is a half protractor because it's just half of a circle, semicircle.
Yeah, most of us are
using half protractors.
Yes, because it's more
convenient.
Good.
How do we measure angles using protractors? Well, as you can see here, I have taken the three items of the angle and I've put them on here. I've labeled which part is which. So you have the vertex here in the middle, but here it is like down in the center bottom.
Of the protractor.
Yeah. And then you take ray 2 and you align it with the 0 mark, or here it's also 0 mark.
The line, the bottom line.
The bottom line here, or just 0 here. And ray 2 actually defines the angle size, in which it's the angle, it's like the actual angle.
Okay.
So, let's move on, shall we?
Yeah. So now we'll see how to measure.
Yeah, so these are protractors. And protractors
help us to measure.
So I have these two angles right here, and they've all been aligned respectively. So this one, we have ray 2 over here, we have the vertex, and ray 1. Now we have to see where ray 1 lands on. This goes from 0 to 180. So we'll just move up and see, this is like about 116.
Yes, 116 degrees.
And this one over here moves from 0 to about 153 53 degrees.
Is it 153?
No, it's 53 degrees.
Good. Okay.
You have to, and remember, you guys have to put the degree symbol and you have to write the angle notation like this.
Yeah. You see the proper notation, the ray, that is D, E and
F.
EF. So the angle which we are measuring is E, so that's in the middle.
And same over here, AB, BC, B is in the middle because it's the angle. So now we have now here you guys have to take your protractors and you have to measure.
This is a practice session.
And so we'll just you can pause the video. We'll give you like a few seconds to pause and solve. Write your answers in the comments below. And we'll see if you're correct.
Yeah.
So.
No, can we move on to the next slide?
Okay. So, not all angles are the same. We have types of angles, species. Like how every animal, every bird is different from another bird. There's different species. So, we have 4 main types of angles, even though there's actually 2 more. So,
why we are not covering those 2 more?
Because they're not in the level.
Okay.
So, we have acute angles, obtuse angles, right angles, and straight angles. We'll go more into the detail in the next slide. Acute angles. These are angles which have a degree less than 90 degrees.
Okay.
Do you notice anything familiar in the word?
What's that? I see here the word cube.
since they have a degree that's less than 90 degrees,
Oh.
you can separate the word into A and cute. So acute angle.
Why cute angle?
Because when you think of cute things, they're mostly small kids or small animals.
Yes. Wow.
So
That's great.
since this is below the average, it's small and so it's cute.
Good. Easy to remember.
Right angles. They're not more or less than 90 degrees. Why are they called right?
Why are they called right angles? Another trick to remember.
They're exactly 90. No faults, and they're found everywhere. They're one of the most useful angles in your doors and everywhere they're used. So, there are no faults, they're perfect. If you were to be born as any of these angles, it would be a right angle.
Okay.
It
So
just
right
feels
means right, perfect. So that's why they are neither less nor more.
Nor more.
So that's why right angles.
Next, obtuse angles. These are angles that are more than 90. Do you know how to remember them? It's actually pretty funny.
Oh, I don't see anything here. Is there any clue?
The word obtuse, it sounds more like obese. And obese, you know what obese means.
Oh.
Very large or overweight.
Hmm.
And since the obtuse angle is more than 90, it can be considered obese. And so the angle is obtuse.
Wow. Great trick to remember. Thank you, Adi.
You're welcome. So now we have the last one, which are straight angles. They're not more or less than 180. Do you know why they're called straight?
Why?
Look at this diagram. What do you see here? To draw this angle, you just need a straight line.
Wow. Good.
So, now that we have all the four types of angles, this picture which I had showed you actually was holding a secret, and this is the secret. Do you know why this thing is divided into three groups?
Why?
Because there are three different angles.
Wow. Oh,
We
it
got
is-
right angles, obtuse angles, and acute angles. Exactly more and less than 90 degrees.
Oh, they are grouped based on the types of angles.
Yes.
Oh, good. It's now easy to make out in our day-to-day life how different types of angles we use.
Yes, it's very easy.
Yeah.
You can just go up to a crocodile, make it open its mouth, and then you can see that acute angle.
Okay.
So here I have made an example in which I have many different types of angles, and I've ordered them, like tell their types. So we have first one acute, all the way up to last one obtuse and
So why
straight.
it is acute?
Right, because it's smaller than 90.
Okay.
This one is like exactly 90. See how like it's like a perfect L. And this one is like so small. This one's larger. This one's larger than L. This one's just a straight line. This one's up to. This is nearly straight, but it's not
So
exactly
how do
straight.
we measure the angles when they are like we don't have any line which is straight? So how do we keep the protractor here in the first one?
Well, then you just rotate the protractor.
Okay, so we need to rotate the protractor and align it to one of the
Raise.
lines. Good.
Raise.
Okay.
So, you guys have to do these angles
More exercises
just for
for
you guys.
practice. Yeah.
You don't really have to do a protractor thing. You can do a protractor if you want. You get extra points, but the only thing you have to do here is just name. And as my mom said, you can use a protractor so that you can find out the angles. Remember, right? Exactly 90. Obtuse, more than 90. Acute, less than 90. And straight are equal to 180. At the end of this video, you'll find the answers for this exercise.
Okay. Good.
Thanks for watching. Bye.
Thank you, Adi.
Say bye to the viewers.
Bye. Stop.